comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So, Father's Day today. Happy Father's Day to me. Woke up this morning, got a happy Father's Day from my wife, and the very next thing out of her mouth was, don't expect much. Don't fucking expect much. Do you remember what you got me for Mother's Day? I'm like, yeah, I remember croissants. She's like, yeah, you bought yourself some croissants. You bought yourself some croissants. She obviously didn't say croissants because you need to know French for that. She's like, yeah, you bought me croissants and you ended up eating them yourself. I'm like, I bought them for you. I had those croissants the day before. They were so delicious, I thought you might enjoy them as well. I'm sorry my fucking Mother's Day present wasn't fucking perfect, but the thought was there. It seems like the only thought you've put into Father's Day is fucking reminding me how shit Mother's Day was. That's not exciting. And then we got into fucking like an argument about the goddamn fucking croissants. So happy Father's Day to me. She's like, you've got all these expectations. I'm like, I have no expectations. I don't give a fuck about Father's Day. All you needed to do was, if you put a fucking tea bag in some hot water and brought it to me, I would have been like, this is an amazing day. That's as far as my expectations went. But after a frosty couple of hours, she ended up going down and getting me a couple of croissants. I don't know whether she did that ironically, but they were delicious and I enjoyed them. So even if she did it as a slap in the face to me, I still enjoyed them. I fucking love a croissant. You can't go wrong with some fucking butter-lathered fucking pastry, can ya? I think I'm on the back end of my fucking post-Europe depression. Like, I'm not fully out of it, but I do feel like there is some hope in the world. The last week, I have not felt like there's any hope in the world. Not just for me, for anyone. Everywhere I turn for the last week, I'm like, no hope anywhere. The only time in the last week where I've got even like the slightest little bit of hope is when I've been listening to like a Bitcoin podcast. I'm back on the biddy, baby. You have no fucking idea the Bitcoin moves I'm making at the moment. Withdrawing all my superannuation / our superannuation and fucking putting it all on Bitcoin, 100%. We fucking ride or die on Biddy now. They're going after my man, Michael Saylor, as well. MicroStrategy. He's just been sued for tax evasion or some shit. $25 million tax evasion. They're going after him, which is a good sign for Bitcoin because he's like the figurehead of fucking Bitcoin and they keep going after him and he keeps fucking bouncing back. They'll end up putting some like child porn on his fucking computer or some shit like that. He'll eventually get thrown in jail for 30 years, but he'll still have that fucking biddy in his back pocket. You need a martyr. You need a fucking martyr with these things. If you're going to change the world, someone needs to take some fucking bullets. But the good news is, because he's under investigation for tax fraud, MicroStrategy has gone back down to like $200 and something a share. So it's your time to jump on board. You won't get this price again for a while. You probably will. Bitcoin's back down to 19,000 US, which is perfect because it was at 25,000 like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Anyway, you can tell in my voice when I talk about Bitcoin, I perk up. I'm fucking starting a new life tomorrow as well. I'm waking up early. I'm doing some fucking meditation. I'm doing morning pages. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to fucking do it all tomorrow. It all starts tomorrow. I need to get this fucking train, this runaway fucking locomotive back on the tracks. I really feel like a dart at the moment. I've been fucking hanging for a dart for about a week now. But I'm going to hold off because I fucking like chain smoked when I was on the MD fucking back in London. And the next few days, I had quite a bit of trouble breathing. It felt very uncomfortable there. I don't think my lungs are fucking up for the smoking anymore. I don't need to be smoking anyway. You only smoke to be cool, and to be fair, I have nothing left to prove. I really have nothing in the works for the next few months as well, so finally I'm going to be able to do some of this shit that I've been meaning to do for a long time. Get some video podcasts happening, interview Andrew Roberts. I might start the Andrew Roberts show, and it's only on Patreon, and it will never be released into the wider public. Just Boyle and Roberts, maybe once a fortnight, because that's as much as I can even handle that cunt. Once a fortnight, only on Patreon. Then I've also got it. I'm going to have like 12 podcasts going. That sounds like a good idea. I'm not going to be like fucking spread thin, am I? But I'm actually looking forward to pouring a little bit more effort into this podcast too. I'm going to do that fucking Why I Started Drinking series 2. And I was thinking about it. When was I thinking about it? I think it was on the plane or on the train to the airport in London or England. And I'm like, fuck, that is going to be hardcore. I think I even burst into tears thinking about it. So I'm going to do that. I'm looking forward to it. I'm fucking new man from tomorrow. I'm a fucking new man from tomorrow. I've let myself slip. I'm in a little bit of a trough, but I'm ready to claw my fucking way out. Anyway, it's Father's Day. There's only a few hours left of Father's Day, so I better soak up the fucking joy that is my family. I better get back out there. There's a roast cooking. I'm excited. Anyway, that'll do for fucking tonight. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around. Hit me up on social media. I'm Boyle Comedy on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I'll see you the fuck later.